If you're watching this vlog, it means that the sale of our old house has finally gone through, and I can finally talk to you about what has been going on, because while all this was going on, I couldn't discuss it with you. If you've been following along our journey, you will know that 1 year ago we bought our new house, our new home renovation project. We did it up. We moved in during lockdown, and I've had so many questions. What has happened to your old house? What's happened to your old house? What's happened to your old house? So while it was on the market, I couldn't discuss it because obviously it was online and people find out where we live and things like that. I know most of you out there are absolutely wonderful, darling people, but as my husband keeps pointing out, the internet has strange people on it, and we have to protect our family and our children. So I couldn't discuss it then, and then when it was under offer, I couldn't discuss it until it was all gone through. So now it has finally gone through because you are watching this. I am about to go in and say goodbye to our house, which I'm feeling oddly emotional about, which I will explain why in a second, along with exactly what has gone on over the last year that I haven't been able to talk about until now. Anyway, before we do that, I just want to say, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. I would love it if you would subscribe. I do lots of vlogs. We've got a whole home renovation series going on, because even though we have moved into our new home, we are extending it. So there's a whole extension series going on. I do lots of hauls and vlogs and speed cleans and all that kind of thing. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So very quickly before we go in, I just want you to know that I'm so happy where we are now in our house. That is now our home. It's very much now our home. And I know it's totally been the right thing to do. So I'm not quite sure why I'm so emotional about this. I think it's because, you know, my children were babies here, and pull myself together. Right, let's just go in and do this. So I've pulled myself together a little bit. So the purpose of this video, I want to give you an empty house tour. I want to go around and check that I haven't left anything behind, because I know if I don't do this, then I will forevermore, every time I can't find something, thinking, oh, did I leave it in the old house? So this is for my peace of mind, and it's just to say goodbye to what was our family home. So I'm going to start at the top of the house and work my way down, and then I will know in my head that I've not left anything here that is important. And I'm hoping that this video will be something for me to look back on when I have those moments when I think I've left something behind. Anyway, as we head up through the house, I will show you around properly on our way back down. But basically, we had the house on the market, which I couldn't discuss for reasons I've already discussed at the time. So we had the house on the market, and then it was under offer, it was all sold, so we were looking for somewhere to live near the school. I know a lot of people have said, why would you want to move from this big beautiful house? And it is beautiful. My husband built it. He did a gorgeous job of it. And the answer in a nutshell is the school. I have 2 children with additional needs, and the school that they're in is really supporting them and it's been fantastic. So we wanted to be close to the school. As you'll know, if you've been following me for a while, I used to spend a lot of time back and forth in the car. The school run was kind of an hour round trip by the time I'd driven there, parked, faffed around, come back. And at the moment I'm doing 3 school runs a day. So it was really hard for them to have friends over, really hard for them to do clubs and things. So we felt it was better for their lifestyle, for them growing up near their friends and things, to move. So yes, a new house is a little bit smaller, but I feel like we've made it work for us, and I love it there. I'm so happy there. So happy. My husband's doing an amazing job on the extension. You just wait until you see the next extension update. Honestly, he's done such an amazing job with that and the garden. I really hope we'll be into the actual extension by Christmas. You know, I couldn't be more thrilled with the house. So if I am getting emotional about this house, it's not because I want to move back, because I don't. Gorgeous and stunning as this house is, that's not why I'm emotional. I don't even know why I'm emotional. It's just weird. It's so weird. Anyway, we're currently in a room that was my office. Bizarrely, in fact, I'll tell you this as we go around, what we've used all the rooms for. This was my office, but only from the beginning of 2019 was it my office. Before then, I was working at a little desk under the stairs or just on my lap in the lounge. And when we had this spare room, it was literally a junk room for such a long time. And this room has just been somewhere we dumped the Christmas tree and things. And then eventually I thought, you know what? No. Why am I wasting this spare room that I could be using as an office to work in nicely, because I do work from home, as you know. Why am I using it as a junk room? It's ridiculous. So I sorted all of the room out. I actually stored the Christmas tree. In fact, this is one of the things I need to check. I used to store the Christmas tree in this wardrobe instead, which is empty. Let's just check it's empty. It is empty. Confirm it's empty. When I'm going, did I leave in the wardrobe? Guys, message me and say, Rick, the wardrobe's empty. Anyway, so I used to keep the Christmas stuff in there. So I kept the Christmas stuff in there. And other than that, this room was my office. And I loved it. It was a lovely, lovely space to work in. Nice Velux windows, light and airy. I love the wallpaper that we actually did this years ago. When I don't know what we were going to do with it. We were going to make it a spare room or a sitting room or whatever. Never got around to it because he kept having babies, I think. Anyway, this was my office. On to the landing and Will's room. Now this used to have Kallax storage all round the back of here, which we've actually taken with us and repurposed that as the innards of a lot of our built-in wardrobes in our new house. We have left this. You'll notice there's actually quite a lot of furniture left in this house, but that's because the people buying it wanted the furniture, so that's absolutely fine. We have taken some of the furniture that worked with our new house, and then the other pieces that we kind of offered up with the house and the new people really wanted it. And I am really sorry, guys, I've not been able to talk about what's happened to the house until now, but I hope you understand that there's just certain things I can't talk about for privacy issues and till things have gone through and stuff like that. So I know a lot of you are asked, and I'm really sorry I've had to be a bit sort of secretive about that. And some people have even actually been quite negative about me kind of not being upfront and honest about what's gone on. But this is my earliest opportunity to kind of tell you what's happened. I did start telling you, let me finish telling you what happened. So the house was under offer. So we looked for somewhere near the school. That's the story I got to. We looked for somewhere near the school. We looked for various houses. We found ours, which on the face of it wasn't suitable at all. But then we realised with a bit of knocking about was going to work really, really well for us. So we put in an offer. We were sort of halfway down kind of the garden path with that. The buyers for this ended up going. We decided to go for it with the other house and put this back on the market because we were quite confident that it could be sold again. And the plan was we actually took it off the market because we didn't want it to be like at the bottom of Rightmove, you know, where it's like it's been on the market for 6 months, because it hadn't been on the market for 6 months. It had been under offer or sold subject to contract. But then it would have just, to anyone looking, would have been like, it's been on the market for 6 months. It's a bit of a stale property. So what we did, we took it off the market, we put it back on the market. I think it was Christmas Eve, because apparently Christmas Day is a massive day for people looking at houses. Apparently, who knew? Something an estate agent told me. So we put it back on the market on Christmas Day. We had a couple of people looking around and things, sort of bit of a sniff. And then obviously beginning of March, COVID happened. So it wasn't on the market very, very long again. And then everything totally shut down. And then obviously when things were gently reopening again, our agents were great and were able to show people around, and then it went under offer. And obviously it's been a little bit of a slow process because everything takes a lot longer with everyone working from home and things. So now it is November. So it's been a whole year since that video where we announced we just bought the other house and we were going to do it up. And the full intention was to have sold this and for it all to be gone a long time ago. So it's been a little bit stressful. This is a massive relief, and we have been looking forward to this having gone through. And up until today, I haven't felt emotional about it at all. And now today, I'm like, ooh. Anyway, let's keep going. This room was William's room. It's also been Dylan's room. It's also been an office. It's also been a spare room with a double bed in it. It's been all sorts of things. When we did out this room, we did it out for my eldest, and I wanted a kind of a loft, like a New York loft apartment feel to it. Hence the like wood effect wallpaper on the ceiling and the brick effect wallpaper on the walls. The boys loved this room. It was just nice and spacey and airy. These giant Velux windows, my husband who built the house tells me, are big enough for building regs for a fire person, because we don't want to be sexist, with full gear on to get through, just in case there's a fire. Did you know that? That's why they've got to have those in loft rooms. The only furniture we are leaving here is this one mirrored wardrobe, and other than that, we have already taken all the bits and pieces over to, it's not even the new house now, is it? It's just our house. So that is what was Will's room. Can we just confirm there's nothing in here? There's nothing in here. Let's just look in the wardrobe. It is empty. Guys, it's empty. This room is empty. Oh, I tell you what I haven't checked. All these boxes. Have I checked all these boxes? Empty so far, empty so far. This, by the way, was always supposed to be a reading seat. I thought it would be a really nice place to sit and read. Never once did that. Not once in my life. Oh, all empty. I can confirm, they're all empty. I'm literally going to be watching this back going, was it all empty? Was it all done? Was it done? Head back down the stairs. I've had a lot of questions over the years about these stairs. They are space saver stairs. It's something to do with building regs being the right depth or width of tread or something like that. Now, as we head into what used to be my bedroom, it looks pretty damn similar because we're leaving it all. I've even left the vase of flowers. We're leaving the chest of drawers and things, which, yes, I'm going to go through all these drawers. The dressing table, the bed, it's all staying. I think this is why I'm a little more nervous than normal about leaving things behind, because normally if you leave a house, like in Will's room, that was quite easy, wasn't it? It was like a big open box, nothing in it. Whereas here, I feel like every time I lose, where was that earring? Did I leave it in my old dressing table? Who knows? Well, I'm going to know because I'm going to have this video to look back to for reference. Nope, nothing in there. Oh, under the bed as well. Under the bed is clear. It's clearer than it was the whole time we lived here. Nope, all good. Nope. The drawers are clear. So this was my wardrobe. These are IKEA Pax wardrobes. I did actually used to have one of the rooms as a dressing room, which I shall show you when we get to it. This was my husband's wardrobe. Nope, all clear. All clear. I think maybe that's one of the reasons I'm feeling bizarrely nervous. Just, have we left anything? And it just all feels so final. It's been dragging on for such a long time. It feels like such a long time. And now it's really happening. I am going to try and hold it together though and stop getting emotional. This was our airing cupboard. We have left the bedding that goes with the bed because our new bed has different size bedding. And a couple of toilet rolls to get them started. So this was our ensuite. We don't have an ensuite now, that is the only thing. So we still have 2 showers, we still have 1 bath, we still have a downstairs loo, we don't have an ensuite. So far, I must admit, we haven't really missed it. And we have to make sacrifices, mainly because trying to juggle budget and things, especially the way we've done the move. And part of the reason we've had to do the move the way we've done it is because we couldn't find anything that was finished that would fit in our 4 children, and my husband's had to do it up. And there's no way we could have lived with 4 children in that space. We just about fit with it perfectly done, organised within an inch of its life. Loads of built-in wardrobes that he had to build. We couldn't have had space to live in it and build it at the same time. It just wasn't an option. Okay, this room, done. Now into Bella's room, or what was Bella's room most recently, and has also been Dylan's room, who's my teenager. I don't always use his name, do I? That's my nod to respecting his privacy. So I'm like, oops, sorry, back to the teenager. It's been my teenager's room before he was a teenager, it's been Will's room, and it's been Bella's room. So we've had it configured all sorts of different ways. My husband made this as like a TV surround out of Calyx, so that worked quite nicely with kind of like the bench seat thing underneath. These are Pax wardrobes again, which again are staying. And these are the little IKEA spice shelves that Bella used to put her knickknacks on. Let's better check this. This was her wardrobe and obviously tutu storage. Nothing in there. No, all good. Oh, it's weird seeing the children's rooms empty. It's almost like, where are they? It's like, it's okay, they're safe. They're in school. They live in the new house now. It's all fine, but just, I know it's time for a new family to be here, and that's absolutely fine. And so why am I getting so emotional? Now into the baby's room. And I say the baby's room because all of my babies have had this room. First Dylan, and then William, Bella, then Zara. It's always been kind of the nursery. So when they were small, I had a bed and a cot in here. And then when they wake up in the night, I would come in here rather than disturb my husband, who had to get up and go to work. So I would be able to flick on the lights on the TV just without any stressing. And night feeds I found were easier that way. And it was just so nice having a bed to get into. And then again, when they were a little bit older and they were sleeping through the night, if they were ill or teething or something, I had somewhere to go. So I spent so much time in this room, awake, internet shopping in the night, trying to keep myself awake while I was breastfeeding, binge watching episodes of goodness knows what to keep myself awake, and cuddling my baby. So I probably spent more time in this room than most of the other rooms in the house. Right, that's those drawers checked. Anything still in here? No, all safe. These wardrobes are more Pax wardrobes from IKEA. My only kind of criticism, perhaps what I would do differently, or what I have done differently in the new house, is utilise the space right up to the top. So you can see there's a gap above them. So if you are choosing wardrobes, make sure you can get things as to the ceiling or built in as possible, because we just ended up stuffing stuff on top of that, which didn't look amazing. Okay, along the landing. We did actually put the carpet down quite recently, so it's still really nice and soft and fluffy underfoot. So this room was Bella's room at one stage. It was Dylan's room most recently. And before that, when we didn't need all the rooms because we didn't have so many children, it was my dressing room. And all along here, we had wardrobes all around here and around the corner. And then I had a dressing table over here where the desk is. And at that stage, we didn't have any wardrobes in our room because we didn't need to, because they were in here, which was nice. But then obviously we needed the space when we had extra babies, which is pretty lovely too. Checking the wardrobes, wardrobe paranoia. No, I think that's okay. Doing that wardrobe hanger thingy, I probably do need that actually. These are super handy because you can get your children to hang their uniform in there and fold it into there, and one for each day of the week. Everything they need for the week sorted. Right, that's coming with me. There we go, found something. Knew I'd left some stuff behind. And then in here, another little wardrobe. No, I think that one's safe. Now, when Will was little and that was my dressing room, I used to have a baby gate here and a baby gate across here. And I used to use this area as a giant playpen. So I could do like ironing and things in there while he was playing on the floor here. I could get ready in the morning and he was quite happy. I also used this as a potty pen when William and Bella were little actually. I put towels on the floor in here, and kind of when we were potty training for the first day or so, I kind of contained them in this small area because that way the accidents were minimised to a smaller place. Okay, bathroom. So this is where, obviously, we bathed the children. This is the children's bathroom. It's a jacuzzi bath. We very rarely use that bit. And shower that the children use too. Not much else to say about that, really. It's where they washed. Done with upstairs. Woo! Have I forgotten anything? Have I forgotten anything? I have not forgotten anything. I will have a look back at this video and confirm that I have not forgotten anything. Right, now for downstairs. We will do a little loop round the loop. Start in the playroom, which sounds really echoey now with no stuff in it. We did used to have a sofa along here, leaving the rainbow rug because it goes with all the rainbow stuff. And all the boxes for all the rainbow calics and our rainbow. It was the lovely rainbow room, including a sun to go with the rainbow room. This playroom did used to be such a mess, and then we sorted it all out with all the Kallax boxes, and it really made such a difference, and got a sofa in here and the TV, and it was a really nice sanctuary for the children. It did mean we very rarely used our living room, actually. We normally would, all of us, end up crammed in the playroom, because we only really used the living room after the children had gone to bed or at Christmas, which is insane, isn't it? But it's just what ended up happening. Oh, did I go through all these boxes? No. No. It's empty, guys, it's empty. Now remember I said before I had my office, I used to work under the stairs? I literally had a desk here. It's actually poked further in now than it was. It was actually pulled out a little bit, so it wasn't quite like Harry Potter, but it was pretty tucked under the stairs. And I mean, it was handy because I could keep an eye on the children in the playroom, faff around with making dinner. So it is handy now having my office on the same floor as the children. But then also, I guess it was nice to be able to hide out of the way. Not that I got to do that much, but you know what I mean, hide out of the way and get some work done. But yeah, for a long time, I just worked here. So our entrance hall, may as well talk about this while we're in here. I did used to put the Christmas tree here. Sometimes it was in the living room, sometimes it was out here. When they were little, it made sense to have it in the hall. And it was nice having this big spacious hall when we all came in, so many of us. Then, you know, it's easy for taking our shoes and things. I did used to have a little Kallax unit over here, which was like a school bag station and things, and they'd put all the bits and pieces in there. And if you can organise somewhere that your children can dump things when they come in through school, your house will stay a lot tidier. And then in here, we've just got downstairs loo. It is weird walking around here actually, because for so many years living here, we had baby gates on every door just to kind of section the children off and to stop them running round and round and round and round. And because for a very long time we had babies, small babies, that were pretty much a danger to themselves, and they needed to be kept safe from themselves. Through the kitchen, and I'm going to have to hurry this up because it's not very long till I've got to go and get Zara, into where I spent not a lot of time as well, the laundry room. So this was my washing machine and dryer, and then in here we have, behind these slidey doors actually for my new laundry room, something I still haven't organised. I need to organise those. But we had all these Kallax boxes, we just had one each for each family member, and all the stuff got sorted out of the dryer into there. When I started doing that, my life changed so much, because I could then just give my family members a box each and say, there are your things, go and put them away. And it was a game changer. Honestly, it went from being taken over by laundry and just feeling totally overwhelmed all the time to coping, staying on top of it. And then this side just kept the ironing board and things, which I've got an ironing board stuck to the wall now, so that is left for new people. House really is ready for a new family. This was our kitchen, lovely kitchen. I love our new kitchen too. We had our big American fridge freezer here, which we have taken to the new house. It's one of the things that we did still need, because obviously we've had a fully new kitchen in with the refurb, and it's been nice to have a really nice sort of colour refresh and things, but equally this kitchen was rather lovely too. We used to have the dining table over here. We will have a similar setup when the extension is finished, in that we will have our kitchen, and then through an arch we'll be able to go through to our dining room, so it will be a separate room, but it's quite open plan, so that's quite nice. So whereas the dining area is kind of the corner of this house, the kitchen is in the corner of the other house, with the dining room off one side and the lounge off the other. Oh, so many cupboards to go through and check, and we're running out of time. Honestly, morning nursery session is not a long one, is it? Through to our lounge, which, as I said, we didn't spend a lot of time in, really, considering we should have done. It's a lovely room, a lovely bright room. We used to have the TV over here, and then everything kind of pointing at that. And then we switched it around to have a flat screen on the wall over here, and everything kind of pointed at that, I guess. Obviously the TV has gone, but we are leaving the sofas because the new people wanted those. Then back out to the hall, where I have left some chocolates and a little welcome to your new home card for the new family. So I guess that's it. It's time to go. I've got to go and get Zara. I need to say goodbye to this place for the last time. I really don't know why I'm so emotional, because I don't need to be. We're so happy in our new house and it does feel like home, and we haven't even lived here since, God, when did we move? April? So I know we've done the right thing, and in a way it's going to be a relief that this has gone, which it obviously has if you're watching this video. But our little one's grown up here. Sorry. I really do have to go now, so thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm a blubbering mess. If you have liked this video and you would like to see more, please subscribe. I don't cry in most of them, honest. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. My latest video is over here. Another video, hopefully I'm not crying in, is done here. See you guys soon. Bye.
I think I just wanna feel like home.